Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Steffi D Creates. If you're new, welcome. So excited to have you here for our Halloween crafts and DIYs this month. If you're new, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you never miss out on a Steffi D Creates video. Trust me, we're gonna be making some fun stuff so you don't wanna miss out, so make sure you click that button. Today, I'm gonna be showing you 3 ways to decorate your pumpkins without carving them. We're gonna be doing a glow-in-the-dark paint, a chalkboard paint, which is so cool because you can erase it and keep changing it, and we're even going to be making these adorable hedgehog pumpkins made out of candy corn. Isn't this just so cute? I love him. I'm so excited to make these. As always, full instructions will be on my blog, Steffi D Creates. Links to all the products I used in this video in the comments below. These are so cute. They're really kid-friendly if you want to create pumpkins but don't want to carve and use knives. Stay tuned because these are tips that you do not want to miss. So let's get started. Come craft with me, Steffi D. Here's what you're going to need. A couple pumpkins, black paint, glow-in-the-dark paint, chalkboard paint, chalk or a chalk pen, a couple bags of candy corn, Sharpies, paint brushes, and a hot glue gun. Before you start working on any real pumpkins, you want to make sure that you wipe them down with a damp paper towel first to remove all of the excess dirt. So just give it a good wipe all the way around and then dry it off. The first pumpkin we're going to be making is a glow-in-the-dark decorated pumpkin. So we're going to paint it black first so the glow-in-the-dark paint shines through. So take your black paint and squeeze a little bit onto your palette or paper plate, whatever you're using. And I'm going to use a big foam brush and dip it in the paint, and we're just going to completely paint the pumpkin all over. Painting pumpkins is really fun because it gives you a little bit more creative freedom than if you're just carving it. It's also great if you have little ones and you don't want to be using knives. They can really have fun painting their pumpkins. Make sure you're really doing a thick layer of black paint. You don't want any orange shining through. When you've completely painted your pumpkin, we're going to let this dry for about 20 minutes. When the black paint has dried on your pumpkin, we are going to add our glow-in-the-dark paint. So give your paint a good shake and squeeze it onto your palette or paper plate. And just like if you were carving a pumpkin, you want to plan out what kind of style you want to put on there, what kind of face you're going to use. So I'm just going to do a classic jack-o'-lantern face. So take your paintbrush and dip it in your glow-in-the-dark paint. And go ahead and paint your design on there, really giving it a good coat of this glow-in-the-dark paint. So it'll look a little messy at first. My little jack-o'-lantern face is a little bit messy, but that's okay. We're gonna let this dry, and it's up to you whether you wanna let it dry and do a second coat or if you're ready for this. So if you want to test out, let this paint dry, go outside and put this outside in the daylight. You want the paint to absorb the light so that when it gets dark, it will have enough glow in it. So I'm gonna go let this dry outside and soak up all the sunshine so that tonight I'll have a beautiful glow-in-the-dark jack-o'-lantern face. Enjoy. For our second pumpkin, we're going to use chalkboard paint and paint it, and that way you can write whatever message you want on it to welcome your visitors, your trick-or-treaters, whatever you want to put on there. So we're going to take some of our chalkboard paint and squeeze a little bit onto our palette or paper plate, whatever you're using. Make sure you give it a good shake first. I just missed doing that, so don't forget to give it a good shake before you squeeze it out. And again, I'm going to be using a foam brush to dip in the chalkboard paint, and we're going to completely cover the pumpkin in chalkboard paint. I love this chalkboard pumpkin idea because you can change the sayings, you can change your drawings. It's so much fun and there's so much creativity. All of these designs can also be used on Styrofoam pumpkins or craft pumpkins. They don't have to be real pumpkins. Depending on which brand of chalkboard paint you're using, it is a thicker style of paint, so it may take at least 2 coats to fully coat your pumpkin so no orange shines through. Once you've coated your pumpkin in chalkboard paint, we're gonna let this sit for another 20 minutes. If your chalkboard paint has completely dried and you've done a second coat and that's dried too, I suggest if you're going to use it as a chalkboard and change the messages, you take a piece of chalk, rub it all over, really coat the chalkboard paint with the chalk, and then you wipe it off. I am just going to leave one single message on it, so that doesn't matter to me. So I'm going to take my chalk pen and just write my message on it. So I just wrote out the word boo. I'm going to set it outside so that it will greet all of the trick-or-treaters when they come. Not carving pumpkins is a great way to preserve them so that they last all the way until Halloween. Enjoy! For our third pumpkin, we're going to be making really adorable little hedgehogs. So I use the front as the face, so I just imagine a big circle that I'm going to use for the face, and we're going to take our hot glue gun and just starting in the middle at the top, put a little dab of hot glue, and place your first candy corn right on the center, just like that. Beginning of our hedgehog. And we are going to start putting candy corns in a circle all around. Put a little bit more hot glue next to that candy corn and take your next piece, and I like to put them pretty close together. It's up to you on how far apart they go. That will dictate how many candy corns you're going to use, but I put them just about touching, and we're just gonna make them into a circle all the way around. This project is a little bit more time consuming, but they're so cute. I just love this idea of making pumpkin hedgehogs. If it's easier, I poured out all of my candy corns from the bag so I have them ready to reach and ready to go so that they're easier to access rather than having to dig into the bag every time. For those of you who noticed, I just switched out my hot glue gun. I'm having some technical difficulties with my regular glue gun, so I switched to a different one, but no worries, we're still gonna continue working on this project. If it's easier, I start doing a whole line of hot glue so I don't have to do them individually, so just mapping out my circle for my face, and then placing the candy corns on the glue. When you finish your first circle of candy corn, we're just going to repeat it all the way around. So right behind that first row, we are going to do another row of candy corn and all the way around until we have completed our hedgehog. It's up to you if you want to put the candy corns on the bottom of the pumpkin. I'm just going to let mine sit on the table, so I'm not going to do any underneath, but it's totally up to you. I'm just going to keep going all the way back. When you have covered your pumpkin in all of your candy corns, it's so cute, starting to take shape. The only thing left to do is to draw our faces on. So just using some Sharpies, you can use regular Sharpies or oil-based Sharpies. That's what I had on hand, so that's what I'm using. So I'm gonna give him a good shake and draw on some eyes. And you can't forget his cute little nose. Just gonna draw on some cute little pink cheeks and then his mouth. And that's it. Now you've made this adorable hedgehog candy corn pumpkin, which is so cute, which will greet everyone into your house. It's a fantastic decoration. Enjoy. Okay, so weren't these just so much fun and so easy? There's so many ways to decorate your pumpkin without carving it, but these are just 3 of my favorite ways. I just couldn't resist making these little hedgehogs. They're just so cute. You want to eat them, but I wouldn't eat the candy corn because it's hot glued on, so gross. Anyways, if you liked today's video, don't forget to click that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up so I know you liked it and I can make more videos like this for you. As always, full instructions will be on my blog, stephidcreates.com. Links to all the products I use to make these pumpkins in the comments below. Let me know which one was your favorite. Did you like the glow in the dark? Did you like the chalkboard? Did you like the hedgehog best? Let me know. Oh, he's losing candy corns. I guess you have to be a little gentle with them, so we will be very gentle with our hedgehog friend. Let me know which pumpkin you like best in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, to stay up to date with behind the scenes information, upcoming projects, tips and tricks, 1-minute life hacks, especially for Halloween. I've got a lot of those coming out. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm just not gentle enough with him. He is just losing candy corns. I hope you liked today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.